Did you notice any sort of change after our last meeting on Thursday last week? Anything between now and then?
Yes, I noticed some changes. Yesterday, I was having some releases. Right, I had told you that my throat was closed. So yesterday, I got to know that why it was closed, because there were many instances in my life where I had to took stand for myself. But at that time, I didn't speak up. I didn't got words. So that's why there are a lot of things that suppressed me.
Right.
So yesterday, a release came up. So I what I did was I take notepad and I started writing about all the people who were suppressing me,
Yes.
and I could not told them face to face, but I wrote them, and after that I felt relief in my neck. But
Yes.
that again came up, that bubble again build up. Maybe there are some more things that needs to be clear.
Good.
So that was one thing, and another
Were
thing
you
is
aware of that before? The
uh,
the the fact, remember in the meeting I was telling you how usually the throat chakra, it's your inability to express passions and just express yourself, self-expression, as well as, speak your truth, and kind of, you feel how you kind of, you kind of bite your tongue when you want to say something, or when someone makes you feel a certain way and you don't really want to say it, then you're not voicing yourself authentically.
yes, and I was feeling rage also for those things.
You're
Uh,
feeling what?
rage.
Rage. Okay. Yes.
Yes. So that, and also the thoughts are a bit slower for me. So
Okay.
if my mindfulness has increased, those are the things that I notice.
Good. Good. Did it feel like you had a new awareness of those, kind of, that you're saying, kind of those people in your past that you needed to express that? Did that feel like, almost like, oh, like, yeah,
Yes,
I haven't really been looking at that before, or that was
yes.
kind of in my blind spot, but now I'm seeing it.
Yes.
It
That
it kind
happened.
of feels, what I'm kind of getting at, it kind of feels like it surfaces.
Yes, but like what I was doing, I was just lying in my bed and I was
Yes.
breathing, and then suddenly it came that past memory, and
Yes.
then all the
Yes.
things, and I started feeling dazed.
Yes. So you'll see, since last week, since, you could say, is this new, what you want to call it, you can call it like an activation or an empowerment, or just, there's more light now. You're experiencing more light, you're experiencing more awareness, and that light, that seeing, because it's like a spotlight now. It's like there's more light. It's like in the room, it's like, it's kind of dark in this room. I can't see nearly as much as if I turn on all the lights in this room. Okay, so what you're noticing is, with the transmission, and with continuing to bring more awareness, to increase your awareness. Awareness is like light. It's the ability to see without your eyes. And so, just, you can kind of see it, like with this room, it's kind of dark, so I can't see everything. But if the lights are on, like a dimmer switch, and I can turn up the light, then it gets brighter and brighter and brighter. Now I can see what almost felt like, oh, I couldn't see it that good because it was kind of in the shadows. It was in the corner of the room. That's kind of what happens with your mind, is you're letting the awareness is now increased. There's more light, but then you're able to see areas of the psyche and every areas of your mind that you weren't able to see before. They were always there, just like those people in your life, that it was always there. The feeling was always there, but it's, again, we kind of suppress it and tuck it away in the closet to deal with it later. We hide it. We bury it. Or the other way to look at it is, we don't want to look at it. We just basically turn our head from it. So with this transmission, you're going to find that you're going to see more. You're also going to be more present so that you can be with those feelings. So just like you're saying, is you're just breathing and then they kind of surface. Whereas in the past, sometimes when that kind of uncomfortable feeling arises, you kind of like, okay, now I got to go get busy. And you then distract yourself with something. and you don't sit with that feeling, as well as now there's more courage to sit with some of that uncomfortable, those uncomfortable feelings, where basically it's like you're facing your shadow. You're facing the part of yourself that you were always rejecting, the part of yourself that you weren't really embracing fully. So now, because there's more light, you're able to see more parts of yourself. You're also now able to integrate all parts of those of yourself. So you're able to embrace all parts of yourself. You're able to accept all parts of yourself. And these type of things, you'll start noticing that they start to really come up into the surface now. It's also another good analogy that I like is because the transmission makes you more still. You felt that, right? Like from the last meeting, you felt like you
Yes,
just kind of, okay, I want to be still. And you were even saying, I think you said, I want to be more quiet. I want to be more silent. It feels like there's like
yes.
more of a calling to be silent. And you'll find that you kind of enjoy a little bit more of the stillness now. It's in that stillness that then the mind becomes more still. And just like a lake or a pond is when the water is still, you're able to see clearer, right? You can see, it's hard to see the bottom of a pond or the bottom of a lake when the water is all, there's too many ripples and waves. But when the water is still, you can see the bottom. And that's what you're able to see now is you're able to see deeper into the mind, deeper into the patterns, deeper into the psyche. You're able to see those things. And that's where you can see it. When you're still, it's like, it feels like, oh, there it is. Just like, oh, there's those people. And then basically it's through this inner knowing, this higher intuition, which is like an intuition. Tuition is like you're a student, like you're paying tuition, or you're I don't know if you are. What grade are you in?
I'm doing currently BTech. I'm in college.
College. Okay, yeah. So tuition. So tuition deals with like knowing, learning, tuition. So it's an inner knowing where you just kind of know what to do. It's like, oh, okay, let me kind of journal and just get it out. And they don't need to hear it. It's for you to get it out of yourself, for you to confront these feelings and these thoughts head on. Where that's a good exercise is just getting it out there, right?